So Greg, how was your day?
My day was pretty good. I should say it's been a long week, so today is the last day. So and we managed to catch up on some sleep yesterday because we had a gig that was meant to happen and it didn't happen. So we stayed in Budapest for an extra day. So quite a relaxing day. But then we had to come across the border. We had to leave Hungary and then go to Croatia without moving very far. But we were there for a couple of hours at the border. Maybe on the Hungarian side, but so that kind of slowed the momentum of the day down. But it's been great coming here, nice location, and we were here last year on the other side for the festival.
Yeah, I remember.
And it's a wicked club. I love locations like this, and got a good sound.
Yeah.
And ready for the last night of the tour.
Okay, so I have to ask you, Beyond the Rock. When I first heard the song, probably everybody asks you that question, but it's actual and it's right now. So what can you tell us about this song? I didn't expect to hear something from Dreadzone in this way.
Well, I just think, it's come out with something new. We've got new members, and we've been going 15 years, so we can really sort of update our sound in different ways, which is what we have. But also we've utilised a new guitarist and also gone back to maybe like with our roots, which is Big Audio Dynamite. We always used to like having the guitar in there, and that riff came naturally and the song came naturally, and we think it's a really good song. And I don't think the idea of it, being strange to someone who likes reggae so much, you shouldn't, it's a jump up tune. When we play it, it really rocks, it really bangs. So
what about the other songs on the album?
The other songs on the album, there's Dreadzone old and new. There's stuff that's kind of like reminiscent of 360, that's quite experimental. There's stuff that's like Second Night, but it's also, 10 of the songs are actual properly written songs, verse, chorus, and that's something that's been growing within the band for quite a while. So we're pleased to be able to express all the stuff that we've been through over the last few years, because we've been quite through, we've lost people and lots of things have changed. So we've gone through changes. That's one of the tunes on the album. We'll be playing it tonight. So and the music, the songs reflect that. It's a very personal album and it's a step forward. And if people don't like it, then, well, we like it. And I think people will. And it'll expand and introduce people to our older stuff. And,
New people or some old school fans?
Old school, there is old school in there. You know what I mean? I think these days you can do what you want, especially in electronic music. There's like been 20 years of it, and there's people doing stuff. You can listen back to old stuff like Left Field or Underworld.
Yeah.
That's when bands were being really creative with it. And you can play old school and new school. It kind of all mixes up. It's going everywhere. And if you want to throw rock and roll in there or dubstep, we haven't gone too far in the dubstep direction.
Yeah, because it's interesting. I wanted to ask you. Lots of people in England, especially, are into this dubstep scene. And now on your latest album, you do some stuff with rock. So it's really a little bit strange to expect.
Well, it would be really a bit obvious, I think, if we suddenly went like competing with all the sun. That it's like a new language.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you've got to take time to listen to it. And some of that soaks into what we do. But what's more important about this album is that we tried to capture what we do live, and we tried to capture a new band. So all the songs, we've sat down and played them. We played them live before we recorded them. So we put them on stage. So we're trying to capture the band feel. And the rock and roll thing, it just happened to be rock and roll. I mean, you could do a dubstep mix of any of the tunes, really, if you wanted to. You could do a breakbeat mix of it. And to me, as a DJ, I DJ different stuff to what I make, because I want to play stuff that's like a bit harder to get hold of and a bit more bang on the floor. But when we make an album, we want something to reflect how it is live, and reflect songs, and also something you can play in 10 years time that doesn't sound like it's from any era. I think we've captured what we wanted to capture on this album.
What can we expect from tonight's gig? Will you play some older stuff, maybe?
Yes, older stuff. There's old stuff, new stuff, and it's been very difficult to get 360 in there, from that. A lot of people don't know that album, but there's a tune where we mash up two different tunes together, two or three actually. The Elements, it's called Mash Up the Dread. So that's in the set, and that's a very exciting live tune to play. There'll be Little Britain, obviously, and there'll be all the new stuff from Once Upon a Time, sound. It's good. Nothing for biological radio, though.
What do you listen at home lately?
Lately, the Kings of Leon new album and the one before it. What else? Major Lazer. Some dubstep. My biggest tune of the summer, which got me into the Kings of Leon, is Use Somebody. It's a breakbeat bootleg by Dreadzone. And I've been playing that, and it's such a powerful song. So it's one of my favourite tunes of the summer, and I've discovered Kings of Leon because I do like good bands. Do you know what I mean? I know that sounds really weird, and I'm sort of nothing reggae, nothing electronic, but I'm going through that period personally, you know, and I think it's stuff like that. If you want to express how you're really feeling with stuff, that's what turns me on in music now. Being able to listen to a song and fucking sing along. You know what I mean? I've loved the groove. I mean, one of my favourite albums in the last 2 years, and I still play it to death, is Trent Moller, The Last Resort. You know, it's just out there. Do you know what I mean? If people make electronic music like that, I'm always going to listen to it. I'm always looking for something new. But then when I'm buying stuff, I buy a lot of stuff off Beatpool, and I buy different DJ stuff. I'm liking some of the bassline electro stuff that's coming out. I like the way it's mashing up with dubstep and breaks and making a big hybrid of great party music so that you can break. When I DJ and we go out with Spee, I can break it up a bit and move it all around. So live DJ, on record, on video, on TV. This Dreadzone in your area. Loving it in Croatia. And we will fucking beat Ukraine for you.